welcome back, guys. Yes, time to share a cup with my featured music artist this morning. Her name is Rochelle Chedz, and she is out of Image and Company, one of the lead singers from that band. Yeah, welcome, my dear.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, man. So it's like so early in the morning, you got me to jump up and down and dance. That's EDM, right? EDM.
We had fun, though.
We had fun. That's a style. That's like EDM. That's
EDM pop, yeah.
EDM pop kind of thing. So the name of the song is I Will Get There.
I Will Get There.
It was a collaboration with Ultimate Rejects.
Ultimate Rejects. Shout out Ultimate Rejects, the whole team. Johan did a fantastic job with the production. Big shout out to him. Shout out Joel, Max. You guys are awesome.
Yeah. How did it all come about?
Well, funny story. We were actually working on another song. And at the time, Johan sent me a few instrumentals to work on. But, and one night, like after midnight, I just had so much on my head. And I pulled out my notepad, because I keep my notepad like right under my bed. Right. So like if I have any thoughts, I just jot it down. And I couldn't sleep one night, and I literally just pulled out my pad and I wrote down exactly how I was feeling. I'm afraid to fail. I don't want to start over. And I just wrote down exactly how I felt. And then I played the instrumental that he sent me, and I was like, okay, you know, and then I decided to turn it into a positive. And I'm like, okay, you know, it's a reminder for myself that, okay, maybe I'm not where I want to be right now, but I will get there. And it's a process. And then when we went to the studio, like a couple days later, we were working on the other song, right? So headphones on, mic hooked up, everything ready. And then when we were finished with that, he was like, oh, did you get a chance to listen to the others yet? I was like, yeah, I actually wrote something the other night. And that same time, he was like, okay, well, let me hear what it is. And I sang it, and that's the same vocals that's on the track today.
Wow.
Yeah, it was just a demo version, and Johan did magic with it. And the song is, the rest is history.
And it also means that it's kind of a personal piece to you
as well.
I
think this is actually one of my favorite songs. If not, this is my favorite song that I've ever written. Because it just came from such a real place. You know, I wrote down exactly how I felt. It was raw emotion, and I turned it into something good.
Yeah.
So I'm really proud of it. And I hope you guys like it.
Tell us, no. I mean, I started driving on the radio the other day, and I heard it on the radio. I said, hey, and I know you were coming. I said, hey, I'm hearing this on the radio. Hey. You have been doing original music before, Rochelle?
Yeah, I actually started, before I was singing, I started writing.
Yeah.
So that's where the whole pattern in my bed comes from. Like, I always wrote down how I felt. Yeah. And it was like my therapy. And from there, I started turning it into music. And then from music, you know, it just became me writing into music. And I was like, oh, this is what I love, and this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah. So you didn't always sing?
No, I was pretty shy. I would say I was pretty shy. And writing how I felt kind of gave me a means to express myself.
Yeah.
And just between you and me.
Yeah, just us.
Just between you and me, I started rapping those lyrics first. And then
come on, Rochelle, you can't rap.
I started rapping the lyrics.
Rap as in rap?
Yeah.
Like yo rap yo?
Like yo rap. and then from the rapping, I kind of transitioned into singing. So I was like, I could do this. And then, yeah, I'm doing it.
I don't believe you could rap though.
Nah, you know what? I mean,
we take a sip to rap. Rochelle can rap. How did Joey NY get you to the front of the stage?
Well, on a random day, I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna do the Just Our Rising Stars.
Right.
And I went to the auditions by myself. And I left like from 9 in the morning till came back 9 at the night. I went through the whole audition process, and I made it. I shocked everybody, because like I was quiet. I didn't really say, hey guys, I'm a rapper, you know, like, you know. So I did that, and the competition helped me so much. I met so many people in the business, and Joey was actually the musical director at the time. And from there, we were just like, he kind of opened his wings to me, and he was like, I'm going to work with you. I see something in you. And he's one of the first people to believe in me. And that's why I'm now in Imaging Company, and I'm where I am today.
Enjoying it?
Enjoying every moment, yeah.
What was the best part about being part of a band and being on
Best
stage?
part? Well, boy, I'm the only girl in the band right now.
Oh.
So you could imagine.
Oh.
You could imagine all the testosterone in the room. It's a lot. It's a lot, but honestly, the best part is just everyone is there for one sole purpose, and that's to create music and have a good time. At the end of the day, you know, we all come from different jobs. We all have something to do during the day, but when we come and we meet, it's always just good energy, and let's just forget what we had, let leave the door and just come and create music and just good vibes. And that's the best part, just creating and working together.
You guys just came from Tobago?
We did. We came back from Tobago Jazz.
Yeah, how was that?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on Caribbean night and the crowd was spectacular. We had an amazing time, good vibes, good music, and we just enjoyed every minute.
So based on the little story you told me about your personal journey, Rochelle,
Yes.
I grew up literally through the transition of Joey and Second Image and Image. I know the band from, I think, inception, and the band has evolved and changed. How where you fit the band now? I mean, looking back at when you think, hey, Cass used to be part of this band.
Yeah, amazing.
Russell, the names that would have come through. What it means to you now being part of Imaging Company?
It's an honor. I'm very humbled. I was humbled the moment he asked me to join. He embraced what I had. And the thing with Imaging Company, it's not just being in a band and performing. They groom you to become better and to be the best versions of yourself. And that's basically the transition that I've been from then to now. I'm becoming the best version of myself. I'm learning different genres. I'm learning to sing and rap and reggae and soca, and the musicians help you along that journey. Joey has helped me along. Like, I started off, yes, rapping, and now I'm doing basically...
Still can't wrap my... I'm not wrapping my mind around Rochelle rapping.
So it's like a school of music as well. You know, they really groom you and they really genuinely care about you. You know, I'm so grateful to be in that group of amazing people. Because it really is amazing.
Where does Rochelle Chedz want to take her career? Because you've been testing and doing some original music. And this song, as I said, getting some love on the airwaves. Where do you see yourself?
Honestly, I would love for my music to reach as much people as it can, because every song that I do write is personal, and I would love to share a message in everything that I do write, and if I can share that with as many people as I can, that would be amazing. So right now I'm just in a place where I just want to create more so I can share more, and we leave the rest up to God and see where it goes from there.
You've rapped, you've done pop, and I mean, I think in the band you probably do a little reggae and
soca. We do a little something.
What's your favorite genre to perform?
Pop has my heart. You know, I love pop music, but I kind of like reggae. Coffee is killing it right now. You know, kind of really like her vibe right now.
Like that vibe, yeah. Cool. Such a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you very much.
I'm wishing you all the best. Keep doing what you're doing. I think, as I said, when it comes from a personal story, I think I've gotten that from you. What you do is very personal, and that comes out. And when you tell your stories, you don't know how many people sometimes it impacts.
I can only hope for the best.
No. So keep doing.
Thank you very much.
You're in some good hands with Joey NY and the Imaging Company. Such a pleasure meeting this young lady this morning. She refused to rap for me. I'm trying to wrap my brain around her rapping. I'll get it and I'll share it with you at some point in time. Rochelle Chedz this morning, guys, sharing a cup with me, and she has a brand new song. It's called I Will Get There. She got me jumping up and down to EDM this morning. Thank you very much, my dear.
Thank you so much for having me.
Come on back, guys. Serenade Sundays continues here on A Cup of Joe. So glad to have music back on set.